Well, greetings and salutations. This is Rick. I hope everyone's having a great day. Right, it's shakedown time. Finally, I've managed to get out to a camping site and we're going to do a little shakedown on the van. And got an awning this time as well. Got an awning arrived, so I'm going to be putting that up. Now, this is a drive-away awning, so the idea is that you can, it's like pitching a tent and then you dock with the side door. So it's like a little bit like a spaceship, you know, docking with a space station, if you've got imagination. So anyway, I think I've literally just arrived. I've just pitched up. Needed a little cheese wedge just for the one back wheel there, just to level everything up. But so far so good. And so I'm just literally going to start unpacking now. And well, we're going to see how we get on. So I haven't brought a lot with me to do, so I'm hoping once I'm all set up, that's it. I'm going to sort of force myself to just have, I'm just having the one night away. It's a great site. I'm at Poston Hill in Savernake. I come here a lot. Usually I come with my mate Kev from the other channel, from the THG channel, but he couldn't make it to this time, so I'm on my own. But I'm really looking forward to just the solitude, sort of me time, and I'm just going to chill out and, you know, just really enjoy it. Anyway, I'm going to get on and we'll see what happens. We'll see how we get on with this this new awning as well. Whew. Flies have started already. Right then, got the awning set up and it's quite good. I'm quite impressed with it, although it was a pig to set up. I'm going to do a review video on it and it's not going to be that favourable, but basically, yeah, this is how it attaches to the van, and then you can drive away but leave that standing. And what happens is it just it's held with guy ropes. Hello. Okay. Don't you cut your leg up on my guy ropes, will you? So yeah, that's basically how it works. It just hello. It just yeah. Oh, hello. Got some residents. Yeah, it just kind of fits over the top of the van there, and it leaves a watertight, hopefully a watertight seal. So when it's raining, you can still have the door open and not have to worry about things getting wet, which is rather good. So got my little chair out. Got my little shady thing out, although there's not a lot of sun going on at the moment, but I think I'll just make myself a nice cup of tea now. So step on board. Of course, the only problem is because you got the awning over this door, I can't go in and out of this door, so I'll have to figure that next time. I think what I need to do is park further away, but I'd already got the van settled before I put the tent up this time round. So what I'll do next time is I'll put the tent or the awning up first and then drive the van up to it, and that way I can get the right distance so it'll all work better. So that's the theory anyway. Right, so I didn't go for a fridge in this this particular design. I didn't need a fridge last time, so I decided it would have been a waste to put a fridge in, really, because I wouldn't have used it. And when I did use it, it really goes through gas, so you can really eat up the gas when you've got a fridge with you. So I just didn't bother. I'm quite happy to sit a cool box in the back there. That's strapped into the side there. That's not going anywhere. If it does get in the way or I need access via that door, I can quite happily sit it there. Obviously, I only need to go in and out through one door, so you know, that's not really an issue. And already I've started finding storage space is an issue, so I may have to put some cupboards in up here at a later date. At the moment I'm using that storage area up there for like everything, and but I've got like my bag and my camera bag and everything, and it's like I'm struggling. I've got these little nooks and crannies that I'm putting everything, but at some point I'll probably put some overhead lockers, and I can get, you know, sort of bags and stuff up out of the way then. So that'll be good. And also I'd decided, because the only lighting I've got is this at the moment, which is it'll probably look great. I've never actually seen it at night, and it's got a light there which hopefully will shine out into the awning and light the awning up. But I didn't actually have a proper, you know, sort of standing up light. So I had to fit that sort of rather hurriedly yesterday, but obviously if I do get some overhead cupboards built in later on, then I can, you know, I can make it fit a bit better. But at the moment it's just kind of a temporary arrangement, but it works quite well. Got a little switch down here, and I think that was the light that was originally in this van. Right, this is part 2 of my little camping video. I've just been here for the one night. I presume I put the other video up that I made yesterday up already, so this is going to be like part 2, or the final part. And I've just had some breakfast, had a lovely breakfast, fried onions and mushrooms on bread and butter. Oh, it was lovely. And I'm just chilling out now with a nice cup of Earl Grey tea. Oh, it's lovely. Right, the van just performed perfectly. Really happy. There's a few little bits that I need to do, which I'll go through in a minute. I've got the awning down. I decided that it might rain this morning, so I thought I would just get the awning down before I have breakfast, just to be on the safe side. And it was a nightmare. The awning's one of those like tent type things that when it comes out of the bag, everything comes out of the bag, and it comes in one bag. When you try to put it back in the bag, you're lucky just to get the material in the bag. There's no way I could have got the tent poles in and everything else as well. But never mind, a lot of tents like that. So there we go. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, the bed performed beautifully. It's a 6-foot bed, and I must admit, because I'm 6'1". My feet were sort of right up against the door, but it was no problem. You know, you just got to bend your knees a little bit and you can fit in. That's no problem. But the actual bed is 6 foot. What we've got here, basically that cushion there and that cushion there, they go down on this table. This table sits on that lip there, obviously on both sides, and then that forms the middle bit for the bed, and then obviously you've got your cushions at the back and the cushion behind me that sit on there, and it makes actually a really comfy bed. So I'm quite impressed with it, and because it's material and not leatherette, which I had last time, it's not as hot and sweaty, because I noticed with the leatherette it wasn't very comfortable, because you get a bit sort of warm and a bit hot and sweaty, and because you basically can't breathe through the material, but with this stuff you can. And notice like the shiny gold pattern. I don't know if that'll show up on the camera. It's I thought when I first saw this material when it arrived, I thought this place was going to look like a curry house, but it's fine. I think because the seats are quite small, it's all in proportion, so it's not too bad at all. Anyway, so let's have a quick look. I did write down a few bits that I need to do. Now, first thing I've got to do is I'm going to put some thermal window covers on here. You may remember in my when the van was being constructed, I had big sheets of like this mylar bubble wrap type stuff, this double layered stuff, and it was stuck over the windows just as like privacy screens. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that stuff and I'm going to cut out the exact shape of the window and get some suckers so that it sticks to the window, for two reasons. Firstly, obviously it's going to be more insulation, which is going to be good, but also these curtains, they're not as thick as I was hoping they would be. Now you can't physically see through them. I was stood outside with all the lights on in here. I stood outside and you cannot see anything through them. However, if you sat in here, especially with the lights at this level, because I've got the lighting is like at sort of, you know, below waist level, all that happens is you end up with this silhouette puppet show going on the curtains, and you can see everything. And especially if you're like lying in bed here, if I'm lying like in the bed and I've got that light on, you can see a perfect silhouette of me lying in bed on the curtain. So I thought, yeah, that's probably not brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of those thermal bubble wrap things on the window, and like I say, they'll block out any light completely, so you won't be able to see that stuff, and that should be good. I shall do it for all the way around the van, so I shall make you know, those thermal things for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows, and yeah, that'll be good. What else have we got? window tints. Yeah, I'm going to be tinting the windows down. I've got some window tinting film, and that's just going to take these down. Well, all that happens is you still get to see out of the window, no problem at all, but people just can't see in because it makes the window really shiny, and you physically can't see in very well at all. So a lot more privacy, because I must admit, with the windows all the way around, it does feel like a bit of a goldfish bowl. And I'm kind of sat here, and I know sort of people from all directions can kind of see in and see me making this video. And you know, I mean, it's okay, it's not a problem, but it's, I don't know, I just sort of, you know, it would be nice to afford a little bit more privacy. Overhead lockers for bags, clothes, etc. Got lots of space up here that I can utilise for overhead lockers, so I should be doing such a thing as building. Just nothing huge, just, you know, sort of come out a few inches and then slope up, so you've got this storage space, which should be good. Also, a couple of people asked me about this grey felt, because I know on my last van I ripped out all of the grey felt because over time it just gathered loads and loads of dust and debris, and it just wasn't very good. Now the thing is, in my old van I used felt. It was like a lining felt for ponds, and it looked the part, but it wasn't very good. This is actual proper car carpet. It's the actual sort of stuff that coach builders use when they do, you know, proper van conversions. So it's a lot shorter pile, and I shouldn't have the same problems I have with the other stuff, which was like much longer hair and sort of a bit more wiry. So anyway, carbon monoxide detector. Obviously, carbon monoxide is an issue when you've got open flames within the living quarters, and obviously if the doors and windows are all shut, then you know, there is a potential danger there. So I want to get a carbon monoxide detector. Camping table. One of the things I decided I needed, especially with the awning up and a chair out there, was a camping table. So I've got one of those at home, and plenty of nooks and crannies in here that I can use in order to store one here permanently. So I'll figure that out. Put hooks on galley for tea towels. Yeah, lack of hooks. I've got one hook up there, and I've got a hook up here, but I tend to use this one for the rubbish. But yeah, as you can see, the tea towels, I've ended up kind of putting the tea towels over the doors. So what I need is a couple of hooks here and here, just to allow my tea towels to sit there and not be in the way. And that's it. So there's only lots of silly little things really, and but I could quite easily, you know, stay another night if I wanted to. There's nothing on this list that is preventing me from using this as a camper, so that's really good. So overall, I'm really happy. The van's had its shakedown, and it's you know, it's fine. It's passed the test, and I'm just raring to sort of, you know, get loads of use out of it through the summer. So there we go. Right, I suppose I've got to do the washing up next. And I'll just finish my tea, do the washing up, and then think about going home. And I can get on. I can probably get on with some of these bits on this list. I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I get home. Oh, that Earl Grey's nice. Goes down really well. If you've never tried this, if you have a full English breakfast, wash it down with an Earl Grey tea. It's absolutely lovely. It just, you know, sometimes when you have a cup of tea and it just hits the spot. That's the best time I've noticed. After you've had a really big breakfast, you know, big fry up breakfast. Nice. Okay, right, good grief, 11 minutes, I better get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching, have a great rest of the day, and no doubt I'll see you in another video. Take care.